I am here testing sound because that's what I. Sounds good. Sounds well, sounds nice. Whatever. I didn't know what to play today, to be honest. Maybe I should have played Spellforce. But I can play Spellforce another day too. La na 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 yeah, so yesterday after the stream I finally managed to get this stupid thing that we couldn't craft. I crafted this stupid thing, leveled it up, leveled him up, put some artifacts on him during the stream, you know? Yes, swapped it here. Nothing to swap here. I was farming. No, what? When I am there, I just need to quickly drop by this boat. And then we'll check the quest again, because there's like... so many quests. Why this boss is always triggered by...
Solidify! I will have order!
Lash attack!
Stabilize!
By royal decree!
Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Solidify!
Chew on this! Look, Rain! Shadow Raven!
Observe. Close your eyes. Night falls. Night falls. Gather! This is order.
Lash attack! On reveal by...
Be silent. Observe. Night falls. To dust. Solidify!
Go claw!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Look,
Be silent. Night falls. Observe.
Why is this so quiet? Game is quiet. Sorry. Quieter than
upgrade
yesterday.
complete. I know operational stability increased. Energy.
What are you saying? What are you even saying, child? Child. What is first performing? Minus elemental burst damage is increased. Okay, well. For elemental mastery. I don't even remember what she's supposed to be leveling here. You get this. Why should I have any good this? This is the symbol of the... you know who. So... anyway, problem sorting robots. Let's check this out.
Nothing's going right lately. Is a good night's sleep too much to ask for?
There, I know. If nothing is going right, then nothing is the problem. And if nothing is the problem, everything is going to be alright.
What a logic.
You really think so? You know, Inafa, you've gotten a lot better at comforting people since you went away. I bet it's the Traveler's influence.
I could not say, but thank you. I will inspect these sorting robots for you.
I'm gonna give each one a hit on the head with my wrench. I gotta see for myself which one is going haywire.
Greetings!
Oh, Traveler! Paimon, it's you!
Is she giving them the harsh treatment of the IT specialist?
Hi, Aino! Hi, Inafa! It feels like it's been ages since I last saw you two. Or, wait, maybe not. I don't know. It's all a blur. Sorry. I didn't sleep too good last night. My head's a mess. But anyway, seeing you makes me feel a bit better.
I know. It appears my analysis was correct.
Huh?
You were getting upset over nothing, but now that the Traveler and Paimon are here, your mood has improved. Conclusion. Everything is going to be alright.
Huh. Well, I can't fault that logic. Oh, what's the matter, Aino? You can tell us. Whatever's going on, we'll help you out. Oh, it's nothing major. People keep getting into fights around here, and last night they crashed right into my workshop. All the clinking and clanking makes it hard to sleep.
No, the sound in my computer is good. I don't know.
Oh, sounds like the Clink Clank from Kage Craft Shop is living up to its name. Oh, sorry, not the point. So, who are these people? They sound dangerous.
Do not be alarmed. It's a group of treasure hoarders on the run after stealing from the Fatui.
Oh.
Treasure hoarders? Dipping into the Vtui's pockets? Wow, the Nod-Krai faction's pretty bold. Sorry, again, not the point. What matters is, disturbing people in the middle of the night is unacceptable. Yeah, before Inafa came back, all I could do was hide in the workshop and curse them under my breath. But now, I can teach them a lesson.
I already cleared them out last night. You will not be bothered again, I know.
You're the best, Inafa. Wow, so problem solved, right? Well, the sleeping problem is solved, but now there's an issue with my prospector bots. They're supposed to sort out the useful treasure from the junk. Nice! Sounds impressive. No, not impressive. There's a traitor among them.
Correct. The sorting bots delivered several items of no utility this morning. The ratio of useful to non-useful items suggests that one of the bots has malfunctioned.
My bots don't just break down for no reason. You know what I think? It was sabotage. And it must have been one of those people from last night.
Sabotage!
Then we'll find them and make them pay. Yeah! But first, I need to figure out which bot they messed with. How are you going to do that? By staring him down. You gotta put a little pressure on him and see which one starts to sweat. Okay, so psychological warfare? That works on robots?
Psychological warfare.
I don't know. If it doesn't work, I'll just drag them into a small room and interrogate them one by one.
Can you just take them apart and see which one is broken?
Wow! How's that fair? Two of them are just hard-working little bots. If I take them apart, even though nothing's wrong, it'll hurt their feelings.
Okay.
Okay then. Ahem. Alright, listen up, you three. One of you has messed up big time. And if you don't own up, you'll be dragging your friends down with you. So, time to come clean. Or we'll... what are we gonna do again? We'll let you off. But just this once.
Stare down the bot to track down the culprit.
You stared them down all right, Traveler. Notice anything off?
It's the bot on the right.
Yep, that's it. What did I say? A little psychological pressure does the trick. Come on, help me catch him. I know, Enema, we caught him. Do you need to check him over?
Analyzing exterior. No anomalies detected. The probability of malfunction due to an external injury is low.
Huh. Must be the processor then. Let me open him up and have a look. Uh-oh! He's on the run again!
You know what? Now I had a thought. She said that she can't open them up because it will hurt their feelings. But what if she framed it like going to a doctor? Like, we will have a visit. I will check if everything is alright inside you. Like we, humans, go to doctors, we'll do the same for you. And that would be... no feelings hurt.
Catch him!
Oi.
What? Is that him? How did he get so big?
No, those are scrap sorting bots. It appears he can still connect to them.
Okay, well now I'm getting curious. There's more going on here than a simple malfunction. But we need to catch him first. Try sucking him out. Oh, finally, we caught him. Man, what is going on with this bot? Wouldn't you like to know?
It speaks.
Huh? You can talk? I know. Is he supposed to do that? No, it's not possible. I mean, my prospector bots do have a voice function, but it's all preset Jesus! There's no way they have awareness like a Nepha. Their cores aren't even a fraction as advanced as hers.
Huh.
But it seems like he can communicate. Could his core have been upgraded or something?
Can you tell me your name?
Can you mind your own business?
Ah. Calm down.
Jeez, why is this bot so aggressive? It's like we're the ones being interrogated.
Oh, just you wait. If you don't get out of my sight, I'll round you all up and send you straight to the fortress of Marrowseed.
You mean Meropede?
The Fortress of Marrowseed. What kind of place is that?
What is it again?
You mean the Fortress of Meropede?
Marrowseed. Yeah, that seems right.
So you're from Fontaine?
Would you stop with the personal questions? So intrusive. Leave a girl alone.
Whoa, what do you mean, girl? You're a junk sorting robot.
I'm a girl.
Okay, well, I'm not sure what happened, but something is definitely wrong here. This isn't the prospector bot I know, that's for sure. Well, guess the only way to find out is to open you up and see what's going on.
Don't come any closer. Somebody help.
It's okay. I'm a girl too.
That doesn't change anything.
Damn. What was this dialogue?
Apologies, Traveler in Paimon. Aino prefers to devote her full focus to solving problems. I believe she needs some time to get to the bottom of this issue. Perhaps it would be best to follow up tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Wait a second. What was that light? What was that light? Who are you? Holy shit!
With the right information, you can control anything.
Danger is a fair price to pay for inspiration.
I nearly cried here! I got her! To give up! Good I didn't! I have seriously no idea what's happening on the screen, but I'm glad you have fun. This is gacha game, so every character I get, I have to kind of play a one-handed bandit for it. So, depending on my luck, I may get someone, and this is someone I wanted to get. She was on the banner. Yeah, thank you, welcome. I was worried because there were like 85 for guaranteed character. I would have to pull 85 times to get her, but sometimes they are dropping early. So it was like 40, and she dropped. Thank you very much. now she could reset it again. She is not running. Let's see. Please give me someone good. I am scared. I'm not looking. Ugh. Cornucopia. Collapsing sky. The moles welcome you. Oh, that's so cute. Mediation. Fine fruit. Pioneering. Sagacity. Cornucopia. Cornucopia. Well, hello. This is weird. This is weird. I kind of had a feeling that it would be well.
Now Ozaram are a common sight in the city. And a common sound, too. They sure bicker a lot.
You know why I can't live down their name? Because Oseram sounds very similar to a Polish word that means basically shitting like in a toilet, and I can't live it down.
Weird pigs everywhere. Achoo. 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 And what should I do? Wakarimashita. Wakarimashita. You're doing that. Another.
Ooh, another new character.
Hey, you're all together?
In a relationship sense, maybe in the future. We don't know each other that well yet. Ouch.
Oz, reveal! Don't be scared! Scatter! Speed of light! Nowhere to hide.
Stretch your wings and raise a storm! Goodbye, but we'll meet again.
Ah, come back! Come back to me!
You give, you receive.
I want a date. How dare you be here and stand in my way? I am going to kill your boss anyway. LOL! That was cool song.
That drown people. I mean, the good kind of waves.
I feel like everybody understood Farina. That sounded actually very autistic, don't you?
Seems like she's still a bit traumatized by that.
Well, who wouldn't be? I still don't know what happened to the rest of the world. Like, was only Fontaine flooded or everything else too? Because it looked like only Fontaine was flooded and Fontaine is elevated, so it's even more weird.
Anyway, let's go see if there's anything we can do to help.
Like, if the whole nation is elevated to the level of mountains in the other regions, then if it got flooded, what happened to the other regions? I have questions.
Sovereign song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwergar invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
I already did that.
I admit, I like this one's approach. A little genocidal, but effective.
Lol. It isn't genocidal, but the fact. Come here. Come here. Yeah, now.
Snowflake, hey!
Come here. Come. Come.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Polska pierogiem. Ja myślałam, że Polska to jest kraj z kartonu, a nie kraj zrobiony z pierogów. To znaczy, że Polska to jest jak chatka tej czarownicy z Jasiej Maka. No Polska długo nie postoi w takim razie. Skoro minimum zjedzenia pierogów to jest zjedzenie całego kubła, więc Polska długo nie powstanie. What was that light? What was that light? Who are you? Holy shit!
With the right information, you can control anything.
Danger is a fair price to pay for inspiration.
I nearly cried here! I got her! Boss ich on even kończy. Jesus Christ. This is so scary. Some wish shader cat. It looks just like Kafka. Oh my god. Thank you for the raid. Just the music was in really bad mode. Hey, where's my chat? Give me back my chat. Hello? Okay, I'm back. Oh. What are we coming back to? Flins? Are you okay? Is she okay? Doesn't look okay. Come back, Flins. No lanterning. You can't dodge responsibilities as a lantern.
Weird. I know I only installed an average Nod-Krai machine core. Idol and Eppa, we're here.
Greetings.
Well, is the problem solved?
I mean, I found the source of the malfunction, but now I have way more questions than answers. What? Why?
The bot has the wrong core. It is not the one Aino installed originally, but the core of a clockwork mecha from Fontaine.
It has the wrong core? Oh, so now we have to hunt down the original one?
It's no big deal. The original core was just something I salvaged from a pile of junk. Believe me, it's nothing special. The problem is, this new core is really advanced. I don't even understand half of its functions.
Huh.
Really? Is that why it can talk like an Eppa?
No idea. What I can tell is that this core went through a massive explosion at some point. Almost all the modules are damaged, but I can't fix any of them.
Wow! If even Aino's stumped, it must be really complicated.
The core originates from Fontaine, but little is known about this technology. Without relevant knowledge, a breakthrough will take time.
Yeah, but it's not all bad news. I managed to extract a useful bit of information from the data I could salvage. One word. Charred.
Charred? Is that its name?
I doubt it, but I'm sure it's important. It was stored in the deepest part of the core. That's the best protected part, which is why I was able to salvage something from there.
The best protected part?
In the event that my core sustained damage, that's where I would move all Aino-related data to keep it intact.
Ah! Knock on wood, knock on wood! Your core is gonna be just fine, Inefa. Don't jinx yourself like that.
I was engaging in a hypothetical discussion.
Doesn't matter, you still gotta say it. Say knock on wood.
Wait. This is odpukać in Polish. Odpukać. You knock on something, some surface, usually the wooden desk or table, and you say odpukać, meaning add knocking, out knocking, you know? It's the same as the English knock on wood here. It's the superstition that if you say something that's potentially dangerous or something bad may happen, you need to do that so it wouldn't happen.
Knock on wood. Like that?
Yeah! Whew, that was a close one.
Huh?
Anyway, I bet there's other data preserved deep in the core too. Otherwise, this thing wouldn't be able to talk. And I'm gonna extract it all. Here, data, come to Aino.
Man, this core is so mysterious. But if it's so high-tech, how did it end up inside a random prospector bot?
Bingo! That's the question, isn't it? Who replaced the original core with this one and why? I mean, even though it's damaged, the research value is off the charts.
Maybe it has something to do with the Vtuber, the treasure holder.
Bingo! That has to be the answer. You know what happened the day before it started malfunctioning? The Vtuber chased a group of treasure hoarders straight into my workshop. I'm thinking the treasure hoarders stole the core from the Vtuber and needed a place to hide it. So, they stuffed it in my prospector bot and handed the original core over to the Vtuber to smooth things over. Makes sense, don't you think? I'm pretty clever, right, Inefa?
Of course. In fact, intel from the curatorium appears to corroborate this hypothesis. Several of Marinette's subordinates were robbed on their way back to Snezhnaya. Although it is unclear what was stolen, the culprits were identified as a group of 3 treasure hoarders. Their leader is a silver-haired woman wearing a hood. As for the remaining 2 members, there is a man with pink hair and a man with purple hair.
Wow! So Paimon was right. The local treasure hoarders around here aren't bold.
Actually, this group has only been active recently. The curatorium suspects them to be outsiders not local to this area.
I feel like I met them before.
Who cares? Yehoda said they're just a bunch of small fry anyway.
Well, what should we do now?
Yeah. If those treasure hoarders really did mean to hide the core in this bot, they're probably gonna come back for it.
Let them come. If they're nice, I'll even share my crunkakes with them. And if they're mean, Inefa will give them a good old knuckle sandwich.
And if they try to take back the core?
I already thought of that. I'm just gonna hide it. Inefa, can you get Little Chard and the others to come over here? Okay, hold on to your hats. I'm gonna hide Little Chard in a scrap prospector bot.
What did you just call me?
Come on, we have to call you something. What? Do you already have a name?
Lombro.
What kind of name is that? Did you get it from somewhere in your data bank? It doesn't sound like a little girl's name to me.
How about Child Lombro?
Oh, so use Lombro as a last name. Huh, I kinda like it. Then it's decided. You're Chard Lombro from now on. No complaining, all right? You're stuck with it either way. You're the one who decided to hide out here, so from now on, you work for me.
Don't think it likes the sound of that.
Correction. This bot has no capacity to like or dislike something in its current state.
Huh? Why?
Because its core was destroyed 6 ways to Sunday. So, right now, its tone and mannerisms are all just a simulation of whatever data has been preserved.
Oh.
Like, remember how I found the word chard in the data? Well, if that refers to a person, then basically, Little Chard is just imitating their way of speaking.
Oh, so that's how it works.
Anyway, we can figure all that out later. First, we need to make sure Little Chard is hidden. Why don't you take the reins, Traveler? It's super cool. You'll see. Nice job! You've got some engineering chops, that's for sure. And thanks to you, I'm now the proud owner of the most advanced prospector bot in town. I expect good work out of you, Little Chard. But don't worry, you'll be compensated.
Like I care.
We gotta do something about that temper of yours. Maybe a little flour on your head will soften you up a bit.
That's your solution?
There. Much cuter. Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, Paimon, if you ever pick up stuff you have no use for, like screws and nuts and things, just bring them to me. I can make them into flowers or use them to upgrade my console. Oh, and I don't expect you to hand them over for free. I pay good prices for scrap. You're gonna want to stop by every day. Deal?
Okay, deal.
Awesome! Turns out Inefa was right all along. Everything is gonna be alright. Good luck out there on your travels. I hope everything goes alright for you too.
Okay, we unlocked meeting point Clink Clank Crankake Craft Shop. There are several missions here to do. Team Rigor or Team Intuition? The Power of Research and Friends of Molly Wally. Okay, those 3 quests will do. Ah, this one I actually have on my own. It's this one. This weird
He who
machinery.
wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander through Nod-Krai on a misty night. The march of the wild hunt will be sure to drag him into the darkness.
Well, that really does look like a robot from Horizon Zero Dawn. I don't like it. Yeah, that's how we do it. Attaboy, that's it. Success on your first try. You really are something else, Aneska. Haha, that's the institution for you, Makola. Say, I think I see people coming this way. And speaking of that, Gislav, is that how you read this line? Is it G sound or Drislav? Gislav. Gislav? Or Drzislav. I can't find any site that would say it out loud. Anyway, let's say it's Gislav. Or Drzislav? I don't know. Anyway, really outdone himself too. 40 plus pages just to introduce each component. My word. Right? Slava is the best at naming stuff amongst us, too. Still, why don't you put your stuff down and go see to our guest? Why, hello there, my lovely lady. Care for a little game with our dear Bobby? His name is Bobik. That's not what you're calling this giant machine, is it? Spot on, this is Bobik 131. Civilian all-terrain transportation device. And our buddy Jirslav's pride and joy. It's just that reading the instruction he left behind gives me a headache. From the knowledge boost, I mean, trust me, I'll have a brain as good as any scientist in no time. Then we'll have Makola's skills, Slava's brains, and my intuition will never have to worry about commission bounties ever again. Isn't that right, Bobik? Bobik makes a beep clang boom noise. Yikes, careful Lumine or we'll get squished. Oh, don't worry, Bobik is a good kid. He won't hurt you. Very reassuring. Sorry, how is that reassuring in any way? Paimon sure doesn't see it. But operating giant robots is so much fun. Sure, Bobik does have a shocking appearance, but he's awesome and you get the hang of the controls. Wait, so you mean it's fun? Paimon might wanna give it a go too. What do you think, Lumine? We'll try our hand at the big robot, of course. Nice, that's +2 playmates for Bobik. But before that, I have a very important question to ask you. When operating such large machines, are you the type to rigorously dig through the instruction manual? Or will you immediately turn the machine on and use the intuition within your soul to feel it out? Part of a rare breed, I see. Dergislav would have been thrilled to meet you. Unfortunately, as for the relevant documentation, I'm sorry, he told me 1,000 times not to show it to anyone. Well, Aneska did just get the hang of Bobik's movement mechanisms. That said, he was primarily designed to transport large amounts of goods. And we have got no clue as to how to make him do that just yet. With your help though, I suspect I won't have to waste time going through all these documents. There's a ton of big boxes we no longer use around here. Try guiding Bobik to arrange them in interesting shapes. Yep, go on, feel Bobik in your bones, with your soul, I know you can. Okay. So we are going to, ride the Bobik. Ah, there was like a picture I didn't notice before. You're very good. No wonder Bobik has taken a shine to you. And no wonder Aneska has got her eye on you. You're amazing. No wonder. Wait a minute. When did Paimon get dropped into your cheerleader club? Oh, must have something to do with those puppy dog eyes, Lumine. Still, you did just figure out how Bobik works without getting anyone hurt. That is pretty impressive. Also, don't you think the arrangement of these boxes has some real artistry to it? A work of art installed by a civilian all-terrain transportation device. Is that what people call installation art? Wait, is that what that means? I never really got it before, but now that you have explained it this way, I totally do. A scientist's mind with an artist's tastes. This could be no better candidate. There could be no better candidate. Don't you think so, Aneska? You bet I do. Well then, please help us turn the rest of the boxes into lovely works of art. Okay, why not? Oh, so there are other boxes. These two might be a safety hazard if left alone to handle all of them themselves. Well then, time to enjoy installing some art. Woohoo, I'll pitch in. You two go ahead first, then Aneska, Bobik and I will be right behind. Hello, Akash. How did I get there before? I somehow managed to go up this robot before. Wait, what? I am not supposed to use it anymore? What are you doing, miss? And we are doing quests. Because Nod-Krai has a lot of quests. This one we're doing. Ah, we have to go there. What you doing?
Not to be sniffed at.
Oh, poor droid. He wanted just to say hi to his friend and couldn't. Are you a new player? No. I played this game since the start. Meaning 5 years. I think already? This is the place. We are not the best at what comes next, so leave that to the real artists, huh? Oh, now I can go up. Let's be artist. Artisty. Wow, it's beautiful! Bobik seems to love it too! I can't from the name. Let me see, where should we go next? Oh no, the Fatui! So that's where you were, huh? Real run around you gave us there. The device is in your possession is now property of the Fatui task force. So hand it over and then scram. What follows is none of your business. Okay, cool. Sorry, who are these people? Acquaintances of yours? I thought you knew them. I can just about tell these are Fatui. Yeah, forget recognizing these chumps. We only have ballpark numbers on Fatui we have handed knuckle sandwiches out to during our travels as a whole. What is with them and knuckle sandwiches recently? Such insolence! Still, we are not here to fight. Hand the Land Rover over peaceably? You mean peacefully? And we'll consider overlooking your rudeness. The Land Rover. Wait, do they mean Bobik? But that's not what the scientist who created him said. That's right, Slava told us in no uncertain terms that he would only give us Bobik if we promised to only ever use him for civilian transportation. Gislav. We hired Gislav. Everything he created we own. Since when? Do you know how copyrights work? Even the names of said creations. He has no right to transfer ownership of anything involved. And who said that? Tsaritsa? Tsaritsa has no authority in Nod-Krai. Just hand over the Land Rover over. Land Rover over. We can even overlook Gislav or Drislav. I don't know how to read this name because it's Croatian. And I am not Croatian. Anyway, Gislav's theft of key assets and his absconding with them. You're Gislav's friend, so I assume you're all smart enough to know who has greater authority here. Sure we do, but Makola, have you ever seen anyone with poorer judgment? I will say Gislav entrusted Bobik to us, so of course we have got to take good care of him. Also, Bobik is just the cutest, you know, like a little puppy. Yeah, I mean, puppies are puppies, and humans are humans, and... Near? Should the two be spoken of as the same creature, but you know, many pets are treasured as family nowadays. So how could we let strangers just take ours away? Precisely, and we're talking strangers who have decided someone else's kid is cute, gave that kid some weird name, and now want to take said kid away. What such people need isn't our cooperation but a real stern lesson. Don't worry, we're not letting them take Bobik. Fine, then you shall see who the Land Rover's real owners are. Okay, cool. Why not?
Change of plan.
Stabilize!
Chew on this! By royal
Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Well, they didn't stand long. Why did you hold me back, Makola? I wanted to give those lunkheads a piece of my mind too. Don't be mad, Aneska, don't be mad. We should pity such loveless folks. To go nigh insane with jealousy upon seeing two happy families bringing their cherished pets out to meet new friends. Wait. Two happy families bringing their cherished pets out to meet new friends? Are you saying that Paimon is Lumin's pet? No, of course not. How could we get owner-pet relationship wrong? Lumin is very obviously your pet, right? Sure, why not? Well, it's not that. Wait, how did you come to such a wild conclusion? Perfect features, lovely golden fur, a unique name, and let's not forget the ability to get along great with Bobik upon your first meeting. I mean, if that isn't... Wait, Aneska, does it mean you are Makola's pet? You too! Paimon is Lumin's guide and companion, for goodness sake. We're not owner and pet, definitely not. I see. Companions, you say? Yes, that does have a nice ring to it. Do you think so? Don't you think so, Aneska? Yes, so it does. That's settled then. From now on, Bobik is our companion as well. And now that we have chased those brutes off, shall we continue making art as per our original plans? I'm sure that would make Bobik happy too. I did notice earlier that Bobik has got real artistic talent. Why he was practically trembling with excitement while moving the boxes around. Won't you come with us, Miss Guide to Lumin? I mean, we have teamed up to beat some baddies already, haven't we? Of course, beating baddies the best, let me tell you. Lumin is just in for a beating here. Still, the Fatui aren't gonna just let this slide, you know? That too, right? And things will get ugly if Bobik falls into their hands. Oh, I misclicked. Bobik seemed kinda spooked just now as well. Makola and I need to check he's alright. Oh? There are still 3 box sides left. Do lead the way to them, Miss Guide. We'll meet up with you there. Okay, why not? Why not? Hi.
Solidify! I will have order!
Your blood! Ding dong! Oh, it's
Observe to dust.
Do you fear the dark? Stabilize!
Go claw! Look! Midnight Pit!
Be silent. Beware the creatures of the night. Observe. Not to be sniffed at.
He isn't even leveled up properly and doesn't have proper artifact. He's doing quite fine, I guess. As long as John Lee is with us and protects us from randomly dying. Geronimo! Wait. After waiting for a while, you hear Bobik's footsteps heading your way. Let's do art! This machine of war was born to do art. Use that crane over there to lift it up. Wait, what crane? Ah, there's the crane. Hey! Oh, Celestia is in the background. I wonder when we'll go to visit it. You know? I can clearly see 2 boxes here at the bottom. Ah, that. Okay. One. Okay. Now continue doing art. Machine of war. Doing art. Hey, hey. Stop falling. You know. I can see Celestia, I can see the tree in Sumeru. I can see creatures that are running away from me. Oh, another one though.
Solidify! This is order!
This is order!
By royal decree!
Close your eyes. Night falls.
Gather!
Damn.
Chew on this!
Why are we losing life, by the way?
Solidify!
Observe. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Is this animal having some properties that steal your HP?
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
I wish you could heal me. Why are you not healing me? Why this game only allows me to heal near the Statue of the Seven? That's so unfair. Honkai Star Rail lets me heal near every teleport. Okay, let's continue with our artistry. What do you mean it's not there? It's there. There. Supposed to be here. No? What do you mean no? What's your problem? Why? I am doing it right. Why are you like this? Oh, wait. Something is wrong with the setup. Yeah, this is supposed to be there. Now it shouldn't give me much issues. Hopefully. Where to next? Oh no, the Fatui!
Now it's your turn. Gather.
Go claw! Look, a rainbow!
Observe. Be silent. Night falls.
Ciao, little fellas.
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
That's our installation art complete then. Not that I really understand it, of course, but it sure is pretty. Of course it's pretty. You took part in its creation, Aneska. Come now, we must take a photo to commemorate this. Oh, we're going to do that too? Of course, it's a collaboration between us after all. Let's find a spot with a beautiful view from which we can see every part of our installation art, and we'll take that picture there. Excellent! And I will see if I can get Bobby to strike some fabulous pose or another. Hang on a moment. Looks like something's happening over there. Oh, again. It's those guys from just now. They must be here for Bobby. What are those suspicious things flying around him? Oh no. Work the dream. Quickly, take the Land Rover back to our garrison and hand it over to Lady Alochka. As for you meddling fools... Bobby, why are you going with those villains? Didn't we just become companions? They must have pulled some kinda dirty trick. We have got to catch up with them and get Bobby back. Out of the way, you pests! Pests. Oh, they are pests.
Stabilize! Order guide you!
You on this!
Close your eyes. To dust.
Leave this tree.
Not to be sniffed at.
It's Bobik! They're just up ahead. This is your final warning. Your little pet has now become a fearsome beast under Fatui command. Take another step, and it will tear you to shreds. What have you done to Bobik? Can't you hear? He is in so much pain. Let him go. You hear that, Land Rover? You're being let off the leash. Oh no. I don't like that. After dodging the attack, you find that the Fatui have retreated into the laboratory. Ooh. Laboratory. Wait, there is a laboratory? We were so close, but no dice. This is bad. We're treasure hunters, not phantom thieves of any stripe. Getting doors open isn't our strong suit. And knowing the kind of cautious fellow Gislav was, the gate to the lab is which Bobik was produced and maintained is almost surely locked using some high-tech means. The frontal breach might be untenable. Did he leave you 20 keys? Alright, he was your friend, and he did leave you Bobik, so he trusts you for sure. You should probably have the lab key, right? I'm afraid not. We're good friends insofar as downright 8 mugs of alcohol together at the flagship might form such bonds. That's on you, Makola. If we had only grabbed one more drink, we would have become true friends for sure. Lol. What is this logic? Is that how good friends are made? In that case, we must be best buddies already, what with all the Fatui we have downed. Lol. Well said indeed. I knew you would charge in alongside us to wrest Bobik from their grabby paws. But we haven't figured out how we're rushing in yet, have we? The lab is gonna have ventilation ducts. That's a good point. It's a place where manufacturing and repairs are done. The people inside would choke to death if there were no vents. Let's head up above this cave and check, shall we? Speaking of that, there was a huge racket coming from that area not too long ago. Now that I think about it, was that them trying to break into the lab? I'll bet that was the case. No wonder Slava told us he would run into some trouble. He had run into some trouble and had to skip town for a bit. Let's go check it out then. Whoa. Okay, how to get into the lab? I guess it will be... Yes, this. Looks like there's a huge box blocking the entrance to the cavern. That wasn't there before. Looks like we're right above the lab. We just need to remove this box and we'll be in. Oh, if only you were with us right now, Bobik. A box this size cannot be man-portable. Perhaps they flung it in place using a crane. That must mean we could remove it the exact same way, right? Let's go see if we can find anything. Oh, there are Fatui here now.
Use the force authorized.
Change of plan.
Gather! Resistance is futile.
Flash attack! Oh, it's revealed by...
Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Intel!
Dead. Okay, now...
Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
Yay! That was quick. And here is the thing I was looking for. Okay, go down, down, down. Ooh. The lab is down there, and those bad guys who kidnapped Bobik too. The lab... Ooh, hot. Madame Alochka, the equipment has been retrieved. We are preparing the modifications as per your instructions. What did I say? Can't ever trust scientists. The second they think they have grasped some truth, they believe themselves above the law, above order, free to do as they please. Turning such a powerful weapon capable of rewriting the script of a battle into a civilian transportation vehicle. Is this some kind of joke about principles and the need to stick to them, or are they just running from the power they might wield? It's a pity the world doesn't turn on wishful thinking. Power must be used wisely, not frittered away on meaningless posturing. Don't worry, Land Rover. You will soon have the power that should always have been yours to command. Looks like they're about to do something to poor Bobik. How dare they? We can rush in right now, right? Let's get Bobik back. That's right. We've got to teach them a lesson they won't soon forget. Come on, let's get in there. I can wait a moment longer. Aneska, please don't be rushed. We must act in concert with our bosom companions, or not at all. Do you know what bosom companion even means? Because I don't think so. Defeat the Vtuber. Wait, did they notice me? Ah! They didn't notice me. Ah! But they did notice Makola. Because Makola went down. Here, all the way here.
Emergency countermeasures.
Good luck! By royal decree.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Observe. Close your eyes.
Okay. Oh no, they reprogrammed Bobik. How dare they?
What a waste of time!
Oopsie.
I will have order.
I misclicked, but good I had
Solidify.
my friendly old...
Be silent. To dust. The long sleep beckons. Observe.
Take too long.
Makola, are you alright? We are all good. We have taken care of the Fatui. No sweat. Nice. And I found the control panel used to reprogram Bobik. I'll be honest, it seems pretty complicated. Don't use that yet, Aneska. Wait for us to... Sorry, what did you say? Couldn't quite hear you. Like I said, the panel looks too complicated, so I just pressed some buttons based on my intuition, and guess what? That stopped the program rewrite. Lol. Thank goodness. But, while the rewrite did stop, the panels is all frozen, won't respond no matter what buttons I press. What do I do now? What? Did you seriously just go crazy on that panel? What would you have done if you activated some kind of self-destruct instead? Don't panic just yet. I'm sure the manual Gislav left us mentions what to do in this situation somewhere. Just give me a moment. Nothing beats reading the instructions. I found it. If program rewrite failure results in control panel freeze, manually restart energy source and connect backup program module to the control panel. The restart should be quite easy, right? We just need to find something that looks like an on and off switch. But what is this backup program module again? No worries, there is no wall, means intuition can get us over. Indeed, where's instruction fail, intuition must carry the day. I too shall look and see if we have missed out on any clues. Okay. Can someone tell me why our lives are being in danger? Where's my feeling? Eat! You will be healthy. Hey, he's hungry. Oh, get it. Yeah. Oh, now he's happy. Silly me, how could I forget? That's right, you can flip the switch to restart the power. The control panel is frozen up again, I expect. Also, if you do want to reset Bobik, do remember to pick the backup program module up. That worked, now we just need to find the backup program module and we're golden. That voice just now, that was Gisla, fascinating. It was almost like he was in the room with us. He really is a genius scientist. Looks like he left himself a whole lot of reminder notes. That should make it easier for us to find clues, though. So thank goodness for his terrible memory? Lol. Terrible memory it is. I've wasted 26 minutes today just looking for a thing. Looks like I'll have to categorize my experimental supplies by serial number. Yes, my next task shall be to design a placement record table. This must have been a note the scientist guy used as a reminder to himself, right? There is something written on the back too. Note to self, if the backup program module is not to be found here, try the platform instead. You'll find a robot nearby with a pointing arrow. Looks like the module is on a platform with a robot that has a pointing arrow. Let's go see where we can find that. Cool! The guy who forgets where his own stuff are. Oh Bobby, just wait a little longer, we're coming to save you. The documentation doesn't say what the backup program module should look like. Found it! This must be the backup program module. Awesome, just what I expected from a mind gifted in both science and art. According to the instructions, all we have to do is plug the backup program module into the console. Cool. Ah, this way. It appears you have found the backup program module, in which case let's get started. Let's hope the process goes smoothly or well. That will be a headache, won't it? Bobby, come back to us. Return to being the civilian all-terrain transportation device you were meant to be. Come back to us, Bobby. You're Gislav's pride and joy after all. You're our good friend, Bobby. Please, come back to us. Backup program module write successful. Don't forget, you can manually input other parameters here. Manually input? What does that mean? The instructions state that any manual parameter inputs will be inscribed on Bobby's underlying system. That said, wouldn't setting him to default do just fine? Wait, does that mean that Bobik will follow any parameters we sneak in here loyally and to the letter? In that case, Could you write Bobik shall honor Aneska as queen of all Teyvat and swear to defend Aneska and Makola with his life for we three are the best of friends never to be parted? Well, that's a long one. Don't do that, Bobik might malfunction if we put that many weird commands into him. Shall we have Lumine make the decision? She did find the backup module after all. Nothing needs to be added. Bobik is humanity's best friend. Can't he be Aneska's best friend though? Just a quick word switcheroo. Alrighty, parameter set. Time to hit confirm. Bobik 131. Civilian alternate transportation device activating. The door is still locked, and we haven't found the keys or anything like that. If anyone had those, it would be Gislav. But things are different now. We have retrieved our companion, aren't we? Indeed, Bobik will most certainly be able to get this door open. That said, he does listen to you the most, Lumine, so you do the honors, give the order. Bobik, show forth your power, open the door. That's right, Bobik, we're counting on you to get us out of here. It worked. How did he do that though? Like, finally we are out. Great job, Lumine. Bobik. You did good too, Aneska. Really, you must teach me how to operate Bobik properly. Haven't you read Slava's instructions from front to back to front already? Shouldn't you be teaching me instead? But with you and Lumine as my tutors, I doubt I will need those documents any longer. Well, as it happens, we have got a whole bunch of boxes right here. Why don't we test Bobik's recovery real quick? Hey! How far did it fly? Will it end in Mondstadt? Wow, Bobik's strength really has grown massively. Paimon just heard the sound of a box falling into the sea. Ooh, awesome! That's our Bobik, alright? Thank you so much for your help, Lumine, Paimon. There is no way we could have saved Bobik on our own. But now he's all better and stronger than before to boot. Next time trouble comes a knocking, we'll be better prepared as well. Right, didn't we say that we would take a commemorative photo together? Things were so chaotic earlier, I almost forgot. That's right, we need a place with a great view, one where Bobik can also fit into the frame. Aww. We come to a spot outside the lab with good lighting, the perfect place for a group photo. This place works, I would say, so are we ready? Let's take a picture in 3, 2, 1, Bobik! Aww. It was kinda cute, but... Hey, if it isn't our and Bobik's lifelong friends, so what are your plans? We'll remain here for a while yet. I mean, Gislav's lab door has been breached, so we have got to remain in the vicinity to prevent those villains from finding their way in. Once we have fixed the door, or once Slava gets back, we'll most likely take a page out of your book and go traveling with Bobik. Oh. Okay, next quest we can pick up is the Power of Research quest guide. Wait. Not quest guide, we're looking at the list of quests and I clicked on the quest guide. So I could check where it is on them. It's here. This guy. Hello, mister. Another couple of people headed this way. Maybe they wouldn't object to what? Dear guests, I am Vino. Might I borrow just 1 minute of your precious time? I swear you will leave with a smile. This guy seems kinda weird, and Paimon heard him say guinea pigs just now. We should go, Lumin. Huh? I really come across as weird? Small wonder everyone keeps running off. That's word for word one pitch that Boncha taught me back in Nasha Town. If your goal is to blurt out a sales pitch, of course it's going to come off sounding weird. Fair point. If someone ran off to me shouting, "Dear guests," I will probably avoid eye contact and hurry away too. Turns out starting a new career at my age isn't easy. Darn it, I really thought being a boss meant kicking back and letting the money roll in. But hey, you did become a boss, right? Congratulations on that! But what made you want to change careers all of a sudden, Vino? I was a treasure hunter for so long, but honestly, I had been thinking about getting out of the game for a while. There's this classic joke in that line of work. Where's the only place a 35-year-old treasure hunter gets called young? Paimon has no idea. At their funeral! Everyone is dabbing their eyes and saying, "Poor thing, they died so young." This is such a stupid dad joke, oh my god! Mister, you are only 35! There's so many years before you! I am 34 this year. At last month's gathering in the flagship, everyone was speaking to me with this weird, respectful tone. And it's not like I ever found any of Reed Miller's old treasure or anything, so when they started speaking to me all reverent-like, it fell off. Then I looked around and realized somehow, at some point, all the old dogs had disappeared and the room was filled with fresh-faced rookies. I suddenly realized I was the oldest one there. There I was, in the middle of all that noise and cheer, and yet this sudden chill gripped me tight, like a voice whispering, "You are next." It was downright terrifying. But if you look at it another way, you have actually been pretty lucky, right? After all, you have made it this far in one piece. Luck doesn't hang around forever. That's why I wanted out of the business, but it's been rough. If things keep going like this, I will have to start taking on commissions again. If it really comes to that, I'll make sure that next year's funeral invite reads, "Look at me, no more rent, no more meals to worry about, and still so young to boot, jealous yet." Would anyone show up? Who knows, maybe a bunch of folks would show up just for the chance to punch me. Then they might as well not come at all. Why would you even think about your funeral? Let's see if there's something we can do to help with your new career. You stopped us just now. Were you about to pitch us something? I wanted to show you my training ground, though, well, it's not serious training or anything, just some light challenges, like shooting targets and dodging stuff. Oh, that sounds kinda fun. Right? I figured kids would love this kind of thing, and there are tons of kids in Nasha Town. My old colleagues should love it too. There are so many Fatui stationed in Nod-Krai, it feels like it should be drawing in more people. But it seems like no one is really interested, maybe it's just not fun enough. I just don't know what's wrong with my training ground. You two look exactly like the kind of guests I had in mind. If you'd be up for testing it out and maybe giving me some feedback, I would love to play. Paimon means help, we would love to help. Awesome, then please follow the course I designed. Your first challenge is nearby, the second one is over that way. I marked the entrance to make it easy to spot. The last challenge still needs a bit of work. I will go fix it up now and wait for you there. As for the rest, well, there's definitely some technique to hitting targets, but for your first time, just go with your instincts. Too much explanation will only trip you up. Well then, have fun! After briefly explaining the course, Vino hurries off to finish setting up the final challenge. Very cool. Ah, those are flying targets. Yeah, I have to start again because I didn't know where I was supposed to shoot before.
Not to be sniffed at.
Training ground sign. This is the second challenge. From here on, the terrain starts to play at all. Oh, and in the second half, the targets will start moving, so be ready to shoot on the run. Doesn't this spoil the most exciting part of the challenge? Paimon thinks she understands the problem now. Nothing feels like a surprise, there is no suspense. Oh, something just flashed by over there. Paimon didn't see anything. What was it? You mean you're just messing with Paimon? There's nothing there, right? This isn't the type of surprise Paimon wanted. You're a meanie. Just for that, you're leading the way from now on. I'm a meanie.
Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
I don't know. Ask treasure hoarders. Vino, we have figured out what's wrong with the training ground. That doesn't matter anymore. It's time I start getting my affairs in order. What happened? All my targets have vanished again. Maybe someone took them by accident. Nah, it's happened before. I got new materials, made new ones, and hid them somewhere no one would think to look. But they have been taken again, which means someone is doing this on purpose. Paimon felt an eerie sensation that came just now. Could this have something to do with those sneaky thieves? That was just me messing with you. Wait, so you sensed it too, that feeling of being watched? My instincts are never wrong. And anyway, my targets aren't worth that much. Who would want to steal them? Even though I never took the really risky commissions when I was a treasure hunter, you don't spend that many years in a profession like mine without making a few enemies. By taking the targets, they're sending me a sign. The next target is me. It looks like I should have changed careers much sooner. I never thought I would be sacrificing my life for a job like that at such a young age. Maybe you're overthinking it. Once we catch the thief, everything will become clear. You two are so kind. If you have the time, please do attend my funeral. Can we not keep bringing up your funeral? There's still a chance we can fix this. Is that what they call the energy of babes? Alright, I'll hang in there just a bit more. At the very least, I won't give up until they actually come knocking. After all, I poured almost all my savings into this training ground. I've dealt with treasure hoarders before, and in my experience, if you want to catch them, the best way is to bait a trap. You can get target making materials at the Kramkake craft shop. I've been there a few times since they're after targets. Let's use some to lure them out. Alright, I'll leave the thief to you two. As for me, I'll stay here and get started on fixing the first challenge they messed up. Cisco, Lali, Oh, cool. Pochetta! Not a bad haul today. Hello, do you have any materials for making target? You're buying this too? I don't think I've seen you before. Looks like this stuff is pretty popular. I didn't get any today. Maybe try asking Cisco. She's right over there. Hi there. Let Paimon introduce herself. Paimon is Paimon and she's Lumine. We are here on Vino's behalf to ask if you have any materials for making target. Vino? Oh, you mean Uncle Yang. He's run off of targets again. He just picked up a new badge the other day. Sounds like his training ground is a roaring success. Actually, it's quite the opposite. Paimon thinks the only real customers are the two of us. Huh? What happened? The girl seemed concerned, so you tell her about the missing target. So things have been tough for him. No wonder he looked so down. If you hadn't told me, we would have had no idea. What do you mean by we? The kids around here, we all know Uncle Yang needs target materials, so whenever we come across any, we collect them to sell to him. And then you go steal his targets afterward. Oh, so if Vino loses his targets, he'll come back to buy more materials, and then you take apart the targets and sell them back to him? Well, yes, but we never saw anything. Sorry, we really didn't know Uncle Young's business wasn't doing well. We figured if he kept buying that many targets, he must be kinda rich. He has used up almost all his savings just to keep the training ground afloat. I'm really sorry. If there's anything I can do to help, you could start by telling me who the real thief is. Well, I guess it was the Hollow Hands, but they're not bad guys. The Hollow Hands, who are they? I can tell you that. Vino really needs our help right now, so no matter what, we have to find out who has been stealing those targets. Alright, but we don't really know who they are. They already vanish. They always vanish fast, and no one ever seen them. I think they're like Reed Miller, a good kind of thief. We trade with them sometimes. No matter what we bring them, they always give us something really valuable in return. That's how you have been getting the targets back? Yeah, that's not always just targets though. They sometimes give us more or other valuable parts. They have really helped us a lot. Weird, huh? What could the Hollow Hand have against Vino? We just thought thieves have their reasons for thieving, so we figured Uncle Yang must be loaded or something. Sorry. If you want to get his target back, you could try trading them for some old portable bearings. I don't know if there is enough left though. Uncle Yang already bought some just a few days ago. It's not like we have any other ideas. Let's give it a try. Cunning children, evil. I've got 3 of those old portable bearings. This should be enough. So now it's time to trade, right? Where's the trading spot? Is it okay if I am the one to make the trade? I promise I will tell them not to bother Uncle Yang ever again. We need to find out who they are. Cisco, you trust the Hollow Hands even though they won't show you their faces, right? Then surely you can trust them in Paimon too. Okay, Paimon, you have got the point. I guess in a place like Nod-Krai, trusting others is never easy. To tell you the truth, I feel kinda scared every time I go to the cave to trade. It's pitch black in there and you can hear this rustling sound. I always feel like there are a lot of eyes staring at me. Vino said he felt like he was being watched too. It has to be them. But they're not bad guys, really. Every time we walk up to the little trade box, we leave our stuff inside, then close our eyes and count to 77. And then whoosh, it's gone, replaced by a gift. It's been like that every single time. They have never hurt any of us. Why 77? I hear this because Reed Miller once stole 77 treasures from the governor's palace, but Bożena says it's actually because he had 77 loyal followers. Or maybe it's because Reed Miller fell out of a window and did 77 somersaults before hitting the ground. If that was the case, I don't think he would be remembered as a legendary thief. I bet the monster shows up at 78 and eats you. You'll probably get sleepy if you count any further. We can just open our eyes at 76. Alright, if we open our eyes early, we might just catch the hollow hands in action. Are you sure you can do that? It feels like cheating if you don't follow the rules. Well, it's all dark in there anyway, so maybe no one will notice. Anyway, everyone has a different story, but they all include the number 77, so who knows, maybe your version is the truth after all. Okay, good luck with the trade, and we'll tell everyone about Uncle Yang too. We'll also do our best to gather targets for him. No charge this time, but first we'll better go say sorry. They were robbing the guy blind. What are you doing, Flens? I ran out of drink. Wait a second, I need to go to the cave. Ouch!
Oz, reveal! Don't be scared! Scatter! Speed of light! Nowhere to hide.
Stretch your wings and raise a storm!
Goodbye. But we'll meet again.
Come back! Come back to me!
You give, you receive.
I want a date. Cool steel, raisin ball. Oh, I got Kiki instead. That's interesting. I was like saying that the ice characters are always needed, and now I have 3. Oh, Zoo! Oh my god! Holy fuck! This was 5th pull! 50! You remember 50! Look at this! And Harbinger of Dark. I love this sword, okay? That's cool! 2 5-star characters in 1 pull!
Whatever you need, ask.
Kislana, I only need you. Kislana, whatever I need. We'll talk about this like, which one should I choose? Oh, no!
I have a long list of demands. Galactic powers to topple, enemies to destroy.
That's a good start. But I did have a few other ideas in mind.
I'm sure you do.
I love it.
Ready to face the rest of the galaxy?
This is so nice. Come here. Come here. Yeah, come.
Someone, hey!
Come here. Come, 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 come. Come, 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 come.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Now she could reset it again. I'm back. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. We are going to going.
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Oz, reveal thyself! Go!
Gather! Close your eyes to dust.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
What if those thingies are left by some kind of animal? Ah. Okay, 77. It jumped straight to 77? Do you really think that's going to work? Paimon will be really happy if she doesn't have to close her eyes. I mean, look, sniffer moles! Yes! I was right! So it was animals! So the hollow hands are... The legendary elusive rogues, the hollow hands, are actually a bunch of sniffer moles. Paimon guessed it makes sense now she thinks about it. But why did you steal Vinus' target? They don't seem to understand Paimon's question. 77? Squeeze squeak! It answered you! So what's 77 supposed to mean? Read Miller's 77 treasures, his 77 loyal followers. Squeeze squeak! Squeak squeak! Don't tell Paimon, they think 77 sounds like squeeze squeak. Could that be it? 7 squeeze 7? Squeakenty squeaken? Paimon's confused. Squeeze squeak! Squeeze squeak! So, in the end, we still don't really know what it means. Thanks.
Not to be sniffed at.
Oh. Oh, here it is. Fuck.
Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion? Not to be sniffed at.
Alright, that should be all the targets. So they were using them as bedding all along? That's why they kept going after a Vino? I thought their burrows looked a lot cozier than those targets. Paimon thinks so too. Those burrows looked super comfy. As for Vino's targets, maybe they have just got some special appeal only a sniffer mole would understand. Still, even if we bring the targets back now, they'll probably just get stolen again in a few days. What should we do? Let's give them something better. Great idea. We can leave a gift at the entrance to their treasure chamber. Let's head back to see Vino. you're back. I was just wondering if I should start getting my affairs. Never mind. It's good to see you back in one piece. You can rest easy, Vino. Those sneaky target thieves are definitely not old enemies of yours. Really, actually, that girl Cisco came to apologize just now. She said, the ones behind it are called the Hollow Hands. They sound like a pretty serious organization. They're a bunch of sniffer moles. Sniffer moles? Come to think of it, though, I did feel like I was being watched. It never felt ominous. Not like all the times I've sensed real danger. Oh! Hello there, Razor Oreo. Thank you for the subscribe. Welcome back after such a long time. Wait, what? Sub-only chat? Impossible. It wasn't set as sub-only when I last checked. It's follow only. Yeah, follower only mode enabled. Well, did you just... I saw it was sub only, but I didn't refresh. Huh. I mean, I am not earning any money from my streaming, so I don't really have an incentive to put the subscription only chat. I was just lurking for a while. How are you? I'm fine! Now my gums aren't. Today. But why would they want to steal my targets? I don't know. Vino, sniffer moles are sniffle moles. Don't ask animals why they steal. You tell Vino everything you uncovered. So that's what this was all about. I was this close to making arrangements for my funeral. Looks like I'll have to teach them a lesson. But they didn't mean anything by it. No, that's not what I meant. If a few old portable bearings were enough to trade back the targets, that means the exchange rate is totally in our favor. You mean? If I show up with all sorts of gifts next time, I might get something amazing in return. Maybe I can make back all the losses from the stolen targets sooner than I thought. Those losses weren't actually caused by the Hollow Hand. Yeah, I know, Cisco told me already. Still, I am not going to ask those kids to repay anything. Yeah, he was being robbed by children. She was chirping away just now, giving me all sorts of feedback on the training ground, and she even promised to bring her friends to come play. Honestly, that's worth more to me than any amount of more. So we're back to exchange rates again, huh? Thanks a lot. I think I figured out how to make this place more fun. I just hope more folks will want to stop by. Wanna give it a shot? The final challenge, I promise it's way more fun than the first two. Let's give it a shot. Like we would ever say no to something fun. I hear that people started noticing that Twitch is not counting lurkers anymore. There was this lady that was sitting on 700 people who were watching her, and she wanted to make an experiment. So she said, every lurker type something, and they started typing, and she went from 7 something hundred to 900 something in a few seconds.
Not to be
Congratulations, you're the first team to complete all the challenges. Hey, look, even the Hollow Hands came to cheer us on. Maybe they're waiting for a chance to steal the target. I've got to find them some comfier bedding material than those targets. Oh right, I almost forgot your victory prize. This is some stuff I gathered back in the day. It's worth a decent amount. But that was to Vino, the treasure hunter. For Vino, the training ground boss, it's not much use anymore. Please take this as a token of my gratitude. Luckily, we're not training ground bosses, so we'll gladly take this treasure off your hand. Come on now, my training ground will always be free for the two of you. Drop by anytime you like. Cool. Kramkaka, kraftop. Kramkaka, Huh? Wait, this is not the quest I was supposed to do. It was a completely different quest. Oi oi!
You look worried. Relax. It takes more than a little rainfall to extinguish my lamp.
It's not here. It's here. Damn it. Oh. I didn't realize it was here.
Let us have a modicum of patience.
I just did some quest that I wasn't supposed to. Anyway. So we are doing all this time the wrong quest. I thought we were doing the correct quest because I looked in the wrong place on the map. Someone was nearly struck by lightning. There he is. I can't imagine how you two warriors managed to make it through the thunderstorm, but that's not the point right now. I need your help. Don't worry, there is no way we would stand by while someone needs help. What do you need us to do? Please help me get the airspace data collector up in the air. Airspace data collector? You mean that big round machine? That's right. All you need to do is align the strong Kubaki side of each assembly module with the collector and push them into place. Then the collector, the big round machine, will float up into the air. That means everything is working. Alright, seeing how desperate you are, let's help him out, Lumin. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. Okay. Okay. Oi oi. And why did it not float? Finally it worked, warrior. My name is Spangel. I'm a researcher with the Fontaine Research Institute. Well, lovely. I saw everything just now. You're absolutely incredible. May I ask your name? Hi, my name is Paimon. This is Lumin. We're adventurers. Have you been stuck here for a long time? If not for the two of you, I might have been stuck much longer. You're the first ones to make it through the thunderstorm safely. Surely you should be the first one. Then how did you get here? You probably won't believe me, but this abnormal weather is probably a result of my being cursed. Cursed? Wait, do sciencey people really believe in that kind of thing? Indeed, in fact, that's why I got into science in the first place, to find a way to break this curse. I know it sounds crazy, but if you had gone through half the things I have, you would understand. Whenever I cook, even when I'm just mixing a salad, it somehow catches fire. If I hand out the laundry, a tornado is guaranteed to blow it away. Things like that happen to me every single day. I call it the Fangirl effect. That really does sound unlucky. Isn't there a way to break the curse? Science, of course, that's the only way. That sounds reasonable enough, but something feels off. It sounds about as reasonable as Paimon single-handedly fighting abyssal monsters. Isn't blessing usually the way to break the curse? I tried all the traditional methods when I was younger, but none of them worked. In the end, it was the Fontaine Research Institute that saved me. They taught me how to fight against it. Since mixing salads caused fires, I invented a cooling system for food. In fact, that very system ended up being used in Fonta vending machines. Now everyone can easily enjoy ice-cold Fanta, and that's thanks to parts to the fungal effect. Henry has been so grateful to me for this. Before coming here, I learned that the extreme weather in Nod-Krai could be incredibly dangerous, so I made sure to install a lightning protector device on the collector just in case. Without it, the experiment would have probably failed a dozen times by now. Oh, so science really did beat the curse. You could say that, but as you saw, I got pretty flustered just now because I overlooked one critical factor. The collector might be fine, but with the fungal effect following me around, there is no way I can conduct the experiment properly. So you have just been running around like that ever since you got here until we found you? That's right. The Institute saved me, so I couldn't bring myself to go back without something to show for it. That's why your arrival is such an unexpected turning point. As I mentioned earlier, I came here to study the safety of Kubaki under extreme weather conditions. I believe it could be a much safer energy source than Arcum. You have probably heard about the explosion at the Fontaine Research Institute, right? At its core, that accident happened because Arcum is still too dangerous to use as an energy source. Of course we heard about it, looking at none other than the honorary senior researcher of the Fontaine Research Institute. Mr. Raimondo must think very highly of you. For most people, even earning the title of assistant is quite an achievement, though I agree with Mr. Raimondo's views. Things like Fonta don't really contribute much to science. What we truly need is a more reliable alternative to Arcum. My theory proves correct and Kubaki really is a safer option. The Institute might even rename Fonta to Fanta in my honor. Is that really a possibility? That sounds amazing. So, may I ask for your help? If you're willing to help me complete my experiment and collect the data I need, I'll make sure to propose that both your names be added to Fanta. Fan Lumin Paimonta? That's quite an impressive name. Lumin, let's help, alright, but I imagine sales will take quite a hit. You think the name is too long? Then let's go with Pantapaimon. Lumin, you're not joining the co-branding? How modest of you. I'll be sure to give you a special thanks in the acknowledgement section of my thesis. We managed to get the airspace data collector into the air earlier, but unfortunately, it didn't quite get high enough. All you need to do now is lift it up a little more. To get it higher, you will need a stack more assembly modules. Simple and effective, huh? I'm counting on you. And simple enough, we got this. In that case, shall we start setting things up? When adjusting the assembly modules, just make sure the blue strong unipolar field is facing the collector. Alright, I just noticed that there is a signal issue in one of the 3 channels, but it can be fixed by resetting the robot. Now let me set up the experimental parameters. And it fell again. Magic. We've got the data, so that means we are done here, right? I'm sorry, but still need data from higher altitudes. That's how scientific research works. It's all about patience and precision. We can't rush it. Okay, but you didn't get struck by lightning when you went to set the parameters just now, did you? Maybe that curse of yours isn't as bad as you think, so for this next experiment... No! It has to be the two of you conducting the experiment. If I tried, something would definitely go wrong. Please just have to believe me, okay? Paimon suddenly feels like renaming Ponta might not be enough. No problem. As long as you're willing to keep helping with the experiment, then putting your likeness on the Fanta label would be more than fair. That means everyone who buys Fanta will get to see Paimon and Lumine on the label. Yes, you'll be known around Teyvat, but for the two scientific pioneers like yourselves, that's still a pretty modest reward, so what do you say? Shall we keep going? Will Ponta's development team really agree to that? I've known Henry for years. I am sure he will agree if I say the right words. If not, well, we can always add his name to the label too. Is this how this guy resolves all his issues? I will add your name to Ponta! After all, what we seek has never been glory but scientific progress itself. In that case, let's get back to the experiment. Excellent, I knew you were people of extraordinary insight. Once you're ready, I'll go set up the parameters for the next experiment. Those three are okay. Oopsie daisy. Oi! Was that what I think it was? Oi, oi. Fangirl, there was an accident. The collector got hit by lightning. Yes, I saw it too. The fangirl effect is it's intensified. Even with the lightning protection device and your help, you can hold it back. Well, things might not be that bad. Don't give up just yet. The only way to break the curse is by advancing science. Exactly, according to your theory, the only one who can defeat the fungal effect now is you, fungal. Oh, you're right. If I fail, this curse won't just destroy me, it will destroy everything I hold dear. If, in the end, even the Fontaine Research Institute is, I will never forgive myself. We're at this critical stage of the experiment. Based on my initial analysis, Kuvaki does indeed seem safer than Arceum. But for real-world applications, that conductive phenomenon we just observed must never be allowed to happen. I have to identify the cause. The collector has crashed. It's certainly unfortunate, but what really matters is the data inside. Could I ask you to retrieve it for me? Alright, leave it to us. Please be careful. I will check here to see if the issue was caused by the experiment itself. What were they doing before, though? Like, from what I understood, Nod-Krai existed for a pretty long time. And if Nod-Krai existed for a pretty long time, so did Kuvaki. So why only now do they do research on this? Is this because of the retcon? That they added Nod-Krai later? This should be it. Let's take it back to Fangirl. I'm so glad you're okay. Me too. I was starting to worry the fungal effect might have gotten to you too, so how did it go? Did you get the data? We got it, but the collector was already. I suspected as much. The designs never accounted for the impact from a fall. That was my oversight. I found a few leads on my end as well, but it's too early to draw any conclusions. I will need to analyze them together with the data you recovered. Give me some time to dig into it. Could you come by again tomorrow? Sure, why not? Does this count as tomorrow? Ah, he's there. Girls, I made a breakthrough. I'm 99.5% sure that the fungal effect didn't affect either of you. Oh, good. That's great, though Paimon wasn't really concerned about that. But if it wasn't because of the fungal effect, then why did the collector get struck last time? Because the lightning protection device inside the collector was never tested for repeated use in such a high Kuvaki environment. The materials eventually gave out from fatigue. The fix was actually pretty simple. I tested a bunch of materials with different parameters based on this area's Kuvaki concentration and found something way more durable. Look. This is the Nod-Krai Airspace Data Collector 2.0. I stayed up all night to finish it. With one final high-altitude test, we'll be able to determine the experiment's results. Why is the Collector 2.0 so much smaller than the previous one? Advanced models are usually more compact. Oh, Paimon gets it now, so Paimon really is more advanced than Lumin. LOL! That was a fourth wall reference. Kinda. While that's usually true, the reason the 2.0 model shrank so much this time was actually due to the limits of the materials used. I had to cut a lot of non-essential features. For example, the entire structure for lifting it into the air. Huh? If it can't get up in the air, how is it supposed to collect data from high altitudes? It's all because, you see, many of the greatest leaps in human knowledge come from when the researchers themselves step in, even if it means becoming the subject of their own experiments. Are you going to do what I think you're going to do? Benjamin Franklin. They say Henry's team drank tons of thousands of bottles of Fanta to perfect the flavor we have today, so you get what I'm saying, right? Not really. You want to conduct the experiment yourself. Huh? Not me! It's enough of a miracle that the fungal effect hasn't affected you two. If I were the one to try it, it would be a total disaster. Not that I would mind trying. Sooner or later the curse will devour me anyway, but the research on Kuvaki is too important to be left unfinished. How about this? I'll just redesign the Fanta bottle to be shaped like you two, or we don't even have to call it Fanta anymore. It could be Paita, Monta, Liminta. Please, for the sake of scientific progress, take the Collector 2.0 with you into the skies. Since it's for scientific progress, I'll do it. Oh, so you already have a glider. That's amazing. Then we can check that off the list. Alright, let me explain the latest changes. Just yesterday, it occurred to me, since the thunderstorms here are bursting with Kuvaki, instead of avoiding it, why not harness it? In other words, we can actively attract the lightning. This relay device was built for exactly that purpose. Attract the lightning? But that sounds dangerous. You'll be fine. Most of the Kuvaki in the thunderstorm will be converted into an upward force field. The remaining energy will be captured by the Collector 2.0 to power the enhanced lightning protection device. Trust me, your chances of getting struck are no higher than 0.0067%. So there is still a chance Paimon might get struck. Statistically speaking, there is a negligible risk. I mean, no proper scientist would ever claim something is 100% certain. This will be the final experiment. Channel the lightning to the lightning rod over there, then lounge up and collect the data. The lightning protection device in the Collector 2.0 will keep you safe. I'll let you know as soon as we got enough data, and I will do everything I can to keep you safe. So, ready to go? For the sake of science. That's the spirit, for the sake of science. For the sake of science, I'm going to fly into the sky. Where is that metal rod?
Be silent. Observe.
The experiment was a success, just as I thought. Kuvaki has huge potential. Thank you both. This is the critical data I was missing. Once I've combed through it all, I can finally get started on my thesis. I hope the research results on Kuvaki will truly achieve what Mr. Raimondo envisioned, freeing people from their reliance on Arceum. This would be an enormous step forward. Looks like we actually helped with something big, that's awesome. Indeed, progress marches forward. My thesis should be done in a year or two, and maybe in 20 or 30 more, we'll start to see the real impact of what we did today, okay? 20 or 30 years, that long? That sort of time frame is already a breakneck breakthrough. Scientific research takes time, you know? It's all about patience and precision. We can't rush it. Alright, fine. Paimon really thought we would get to try a bottle of Panlumin Paimonta any day now. I will be sure to suggest that to Henry and the team. Oh, and here, take the Nod-Krai Airspace Data Collector 2.0 as thanks from me. I removed the data collection module since it's classified tech from the Institute. I hope you understand. It no longer has any data collection functionality, but the lightning protection still works. Hopefully, it will come in handy on your adventures. Just a heads up, it only works on thunderstorms that carry Kuvaki. It won't be effective against regular lightning, so once you're outside Nod-Krai, it probably won't be of much use. Wow, that means we don't have to worry about getting struck by lightning while we're out exploring. Science really can defeat a curse. Well said. And finally, thank you both again for your contribution to science. Once I've sorted through the raw data, it's time for me to head back to the Institute and start writing my thesis. Yay! We helped science! I need to discover one more place before we go collect stuff.
Time for the big one! Time for the big one!
Did that Kuchenki just shoot past me? Ooh. Looks like a nasty buster.
Save me.
Inefa? What was that? It's one more quest that is left, but I don't have time for it anymore today. Sad. Inefa?
Save me.
Inefa? Where are you? Where is she? I hear her, but I don't see her.
Save me.
And she's not inside. What do you mean save me? I don't see you even. Well, I don't see her. Weird. Save me! Save me! You save me! I save you! Where am I? Where are you?
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
I need to visit also one more person. Where were you? Here. Oh. Is Columbina not in?
Looking for me?
Cutscene? You scared me!
After sensing your arrival, I wanted to see how close I could get to you from behind.
Lol.
Because you had nothing better to do? Or...
Is that how it seems? No different than when I was with the Fatui then. There was never much for me to do. The Tsaritsa only sought the power of the moon goddesses. I was never dispatched to see Xenosis or anything like that.
So what would you do to pass the time?
Take walks, watch the moon, sometimes sing. But I came to do that last one less and less after Sandrone forbade it.
She didn't like your singing?
No. She praised it, actually. But I had only recently joined the Fatui then, and she said my singing set the others on edge. Because, for those not in the know, it seemed like I was about to use... some sort of power.
Oh, huh. Paimon can sort of understand that.
Oh, and there was another reason. She said she did most of her research at night, so if I sang during the day, it would disturb her attempts to catch up on sleep.
This was the main reason, I will bet.
So, I used to just sing outside her door at night instead. But still, she always chased me away.
Did you get along with the others?
Get along? When we first met, Harlequino did seem eager to get along with me. She often showed up behind me without making a sound, like I did to you earlier. She said it was an attempt to test me, I believe. I too attempted to join in on the game, but she always managed to spot me before I even got close. Eventually, I resorted to using Kuvaki and managed to give her quite a scare from behind. But she never played that game with me again after that.
Aww.
Yeah,
Paimon doubts that was a game to the knave at all. What else? Oh, the doctor often asked me to assist in his light realm-related research. I obliged him a few times, but it was so dull. Use Kuvaki to strike this. Use Kuvaki to control that. I stopped going after a while.
Looks like you're in a good mood today.
Yes. Even though I've run away from home, I do have some fond memories of it all the same. Arlecchino and Sandrone treated me quite well, along with...
That expression, I wonder who she's thinking about. Is it Signora?
Give me your hand.
Why?
Rosaline taught me. It's important to always express gratitude to others.
Don't mention it.
So, thank you for listening to me.
Aww, gay. Is this the moon goddess's favor?
I believe that's enough for today. Whoa, that was sudden.
She's remembering certain things from her past, I think.
Yeah, guess you're right. Well, let's not bother her then.
Is there any time limit to this, or I just have to come often?
Shh, they're asleep.
Does it work if I switch days within the game, or do the days have to pass, like in the real world? What if I switch to... and visit her again? Will I get a new interaction now? Nope. He's not even here. I guess it's a real time. She seems to be resting. Okay, cool. What if that one falls on her, though? Is it not safe? Yeah, I'm done. I am done for today. Anyway, people online. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. See ya tomorrow.